Let's talk about Monet, man.
Monet talks.
So Mercedes Monet made her debut last week. AEW Big Business. Big Business.
Big business.
Did y'all tap in?
I 100% did.
How did
Yes.
how did you feel, Manny, about Mercedes pulling up to AEW?
Um, well, listen, as right as I've ever been, this I told y'all what was gonna happen, and it happened. What can I say? Great promo. I felt the emotion, the rawness. But I'm just sitting there. I'm like, how many people are tapped in like me right now? Is it as many as what Eve was gonna say? Is as many as what Eve said would be there when he said she finally makes her debut? And guess what, Eve?
Wait, how many people did I say was gonna be there?
I think you said like over a mil or something crazy like that. To be honest, TBH. Listen, I don't want to. No,
Did I say that, or is Manny? Is this
I could be making it up. Who knows? But
Be there or tapped in?
tapped
Like,
in.
okay.
Yeah. Nah, definitely not a. Yeah, he said the ratings will be up over 50% when she pulled up.
But I'm talking about overtime though.
Listen, you and whoever wrote that New York Post article are probably the only ones that believe this.
Yo,
But
me and Joseph, we
yeah,
smoking.
you and
Like,
Joseph,
yo, it's definitely gonna be 50%, cuz.
you were the one giving them all the info. You were like, Joseph, you'll write this.
Trust me, I went to school for this.
She's definitely bigger than The Rock, trust me. Nah, but besides that, I do think, this was like the best rollout they've done for anyone in like the history of AEW, even though it's only been like, what, 5 or 6 years, probably less than 6 years. But the rollout, the teases to her arrival by putting like Boss Town in the background, yeah, the cars pulling up,
Mm.
the signs, the fan signs, that's I forgot what they said, but they were like signs about her in the background. Everything about this rollout for Mercedes Monet, it was money. It's exactly what you want a rollout to be for a superstar. Better than what they did for Okada, in my opinion.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, they let her cook, and she's really good at cutting those promos that make you feel like a fan, especially when she talks about being a fan. So I am looking forward to what she does. Because I don't know why recently AEW, they've been doing a lot of things that it's bringing me in. I'm liking their vibe. I'm like, oh, I'll check out this match over here. Stay for a segment or two. So I'm curious to see who's in this women's division, because to be honest, I barely know anybody on their roster that besides like Daniel Bryan and fucking Darby Allin or something. So if she's gonna help me, know some other names, then I'm here for it.
You do your homework.
Yeah. Listen, I was terrible at homework in school, so it's tough.
Lo, how you feeling about Miss Mercedes Monet?
I agree with Manny. I think that the promo that she gave was very good. It really drew you into what she was saying, and the fact that she came out close to the end of the show and was with Willow, I thought that was really interesting based on their history in New Japan. But hopefully they keep on with the Willow and Mercedes, because that's familiar, I feel like, to the AEW audience. Instead of really starting something new, let them finish what they had going on in New Japan, because technically they really didn't get that finish with Mercedes breaking her ankle in that match and Willow winning it. So hopefully they have that moment, but I really don't want to see her go for the title yet. I want her to kind of, feel around the roster, have these different matches with these different women and kind of go from there. I think Tony and Deanna kind of have their thing going on. Let them finish that. Don't let Mercedes get involved. Let her really build herself up. Let her, get familiar with that audience who might not know her. I don't know how they wouldn't, but Let her get familiar with the audience, showcase what she's working with instead of just having her go directly for that title. And I think with Willow being involved, that'll definitely help her.
Yeah, and I agree with basically everything that you just said, you and Manny. The main thing for me is, like you said, not having her in that title chase immediately. Like I feel the way you feel, where she should find her footing on the roster before even competing for a title, before even being in the title picture. You know what I'm saying? Let's get familiar with everybody, with the locker room, with with whoever's here. Let's find our footing, and then we could, you know what I'm saying, we could go from there. But aside from all of that, the promos and all of that, I'm just happy to see her back on TV. I'm happy to see her wrestling. I'm a Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné fan. I think she's one of the greatest to do it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her matches over in the E. I've seen, you know what I'm saying? I've seen what she's done. I don't like this new finisher. That's my only knock. You feel me? If I gotta knock something, I don't like the new finisher, but that's small. You feel me? That's a small complaint. But I am ecstatic and I am happy to see her back on TV. Will she boost ratings and will it be over 50%? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that I am happy to see her back and I will be tapping in to see what she does. You know what I'm saying? So that's me.
I gotta disagree. As far as okay, I understand where it's Boston. She had her moment. I'm gonna just say that. That was her moment. Coming back, being with a company again, in front of her hometown crowd. She had to get that moment. Me, I don't like Mercedes Sasha Banks as a baby face. I love Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks is probably the greatest women's wrestler I've seen. So this is not coming from anywhere, but it's not coming from anywhere of hate or anything. I It was okay. Like, I understand you gotta have that moment. Cool, I understand that. The promo, it was you know, I understand. Yeah.
You ain't
The
like the
music,
Maybach pulling up to the arena?
I'm sorry. That was no, that was cool. That's cool.
Or
But
get that
the
hate up.
promo is just like I understand why. Once again, I have to make that clear. I always got to keep repeating myself because listeners, listeners don't be listening. You know what I'm saying? So I have to repeat myself. I didn't like that. The music, I didn't like that either. The CEO chants. Oh my god! It's like, fam, we like I got it. I got it. I got it. The music I wasn't feeling. I like the old joint she had, the Money joint. That was fire.
You
That was
don't like
fire.
this new shit where she rapping like Fabio Foreign?
Nah. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Fabio just did a freestyle too. That was pretty fire, low key. Just
Like, I'm happy to see her back, but now we out of Boston, but I like the ending too. Like, I like the Willow, all of that. Love it. But now we out of Boston. Come to the dark side. You know what I'm saying? Come to the dark side and give us, what I'm saying? Just beat the hell out of Willow. Just go crazy. Just wild out. Come to the dark side, Mercedes, because that's where you play. That's where you will start at for me personally.